All right, class, it's now time for our shared reading lesson. Now, today for our shared reading, we are going to continue with our poem, Donkey Donkey. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing we normally do. I'm going to read a line, and then you will read a line. Then after we read the poem, we are going to go on the hunt. We are going to examine one of the words in our poem today. All right? So let's go ahead and start reading our poem. It's called Donkey Donkey. Are you ready? Thumbs up if you're ready. All right, here we go. Donkey, donkey, old and gray. Your turn. Open your mouth and gently bray. Lift your ears and blow your horn. To wake the world this sleepy morn. Gee up, donkey, to the fair. What shall I buy when I get there? A halfpenny apple? A penny pear? Gee up, donkey, to the fair. Donkey, donkey, do not bray, but mend your pace and trot away. Indeed, the market's almost done. My butter's melting in the sun. All right, great job, friends. Now, I love how when we read our poems together, you keep my same pace and my same tone. So when I go up with a question, I love it how you go up for the question. And when I stop after the period, you stop after the period. I love that. Now, today for our lesson, I have some words that I like to show you. We're gonna make this big so you can see the words. Actually, no, we'll make it small first, then we'll go big. So my question today, we're gonna be looking at this word right here, and it says butters. Now, my question is, what is butters? Is butters a plural noun, or is it a different kind of word? All right, so that's what we're going to be looking at today for our shared reading time. Make myself big so I can see you. All right, so I have some words that I'd like to share with you all, and they are these. The words I have are we're, didn't, and you'll. Now, what do you notice about all of these words? Yes, each of these words has an apostrophe. Good job. And what else do you notice? Yes, each word has a smaller word in it. So we're has the word like that, has we, didn't has the smaller word did, and you'll has the word you. Great job, friends. Now, these words, I'm sure you know what these are. What are these words called? Yes, they're called contractions. Great job. Now, just as a reminder, a contraction is a word, or more than one word, that's put together when some letters left out. So, let's look at the word we're, for example. Get my markers out so I can show you. Look at the word we're. That contraction is made using two words. We're gonna write it a different way. So the contraction is made of two words. And we're, the two words are we. The two words are we and are. Now, what do you notice about the words we and are and the contraction we're? Yes, that's right. Now what happened? the AR is replaced, or the A is replaced by the apostrophe. So if we write it, so it would look like this. So in order to make we're from we are, we drop the A, get rid of the A, and add an apostrophe. Make a better apostrophe there so we can see. And add an apostrophe. And that's the same way for our other words too. So didn't comes from the two words did, and not. Now what do you notice about the words did and not in comparison when looking at didn't? How do they connect to each other? Great job, yes. So what you would do is you would drop the O and add an apostrophe. Let me rewrite that. There. So what you would do is you would drop the O and add an apostrophe to make didn't. And how about you'll? That is made of the words you, and will. Now, what letter would we use the apostrophe for in you will? Ooh, it's actually two letters. So when we rewrite you will as a contraction, what you would do is you write you, so you would write you drop the W and the I, and add an apostrophe, and then LL. All right, so let's look together at the word from our poem, which was butters. And we'll write the whole sentence so we can see better. My butters melting in the sun. So if we look back at our poem, the sentence I just wrote down is right here. My butters melting in the sun. All right, so my question for you is what is butter? What contract two words would make butters into a contraction? Let's look at the sentence around it. So we have my butters melting in the sun. So do you think it's more than one butter? My butters, all my butters are melting in the sun? Or my butter is melting in the sun? Yes. So let's write that sentence out. Let's have a little bit more space. All right. So let's write it again. My butters melting in the sun. All right, and we are looking at the word, so my butters melting in the sun. And we're looking at butters. Now, is it many butters, do you think? Or is it, but what butters is it is butter is melting in the sun. And does that make sense? My butter is melting in the sun? Yes. And like our contraction, what we would do, butter, you would drop the I and add an apostrophe. So it becomes my butters. All right. So, well, that is what we're going to be doing in our individual work time now. So what I would like you to do is I would like you to go on to Seesaw, and I would like you to come up with a list of 10 contractions. All right? And remember, a contraction is when you drop a letter and add an apostrophe. So I'd like you to come up with a list of 10 contractions. And then I'd like you to take a picture of it. Either you can draw it and take a picture, or you can type it on Seesaw of your contractions and post them onto Seesaw so that I can see. Because I miss seeing all of your work. It makes me so sad. Alright, I can't wait to see all of your words, and I will see you back here tomorrow for shared reading. Again, goodbye.